Hey, hello everyone. Welcome to the first episode of the Savage Media Podcast live show. I'm your host, James Moyer, and we got a few things to get over. I'm going to go through the bookmarks I got on X or Twitter. Then we're going to go through the Wrestling Observer, see what Dave Meltzer's been posting, Brian Alvarez, and all of them. And I'm going to give you my thoughts and everything. Plus, I'm going to go over the whole Edge speech on, I think it was on Dynamite last Wednesday, even though I'm far behind. Yesterday I did a a podcast about the CM Punk interview with Ari on the MMA Hour, and I gave my thoughts on that. Let's just say I kind of agree with CM Punk on some things, and a lot I really agree on some things on how AEW has been ran underneath Tony Khan and how Tony Khan is as a boss. And the first thing I'm going to do, I think WWE dropped the review of the reveal of the I guess the stage for the WrestleMania 40. So hopefully I don't get knocked out. So.
And now, WWE 2K24 presents the WrestleMania 40 set reveal.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Lincoln Financial Field for the WrestleMania 40 set reveal presented by WWE 2K24. I'm Kayla Braxton, and Jackie, I am so excited.
Yes, I'm Jackie Redmond. It is WrestleMania 40. They are calling it the biggest WrestleMania ever. So, Kayla, you know we had to go all out and make it look good.
And we've been here for a minute, so we know how it looks, and it looks absolutely incredible. But listen, that brings me to the WrestleMania 40 set reveal presented by WWE 2K24, the highest rated WWE 2K game of all time. Relive 40 years of WrestleMania, play all new match types and career mode experiences with an iconic roster of over 200 superstars and legends. That's available now worldwide.
And it is WrestleMania, so there's always guests, and we brought some very special and talented kids to help us do this.
We did, and guys, they are a pretty big deal. They have over 21 million subscribers on YouTube, and they're about to help us out. So, without further ado, we present to you the Ninja Kids. Woo. Look at that.
Okay,
Wow.
okay.
Goodness gracious. Woo! Oh, great stuff, guys. That was pretty flippin' cool.
That was absolutely, can you do that, Kayla?
I absolutely cannot do
I
that.
can't even do a cartwheel, I'm not gonna lie.
But listen, I think we've made the people wait long enough. So.
I think you're right. Ninja Kids, you ready or what?
Yeah! All right, let's bring the WrestleMania 40 set to life.
WrestleMania ever. I don't know what is. It is large. It is bright. I love it.
Oh, I gotta say, that was more amazing than I could have expected. We are so excited. That is how you kick off WrestleMania 40 weekend. We were so excited you could join us for the very first look of the WrestleMania 40 set.
I like it.
It's about to be a massive weekend here in Philadelphia.
It certainly is. The countdown is on to WrestleMania 40. We will see you on Saturday. Special start time, 7 o'clock Eastern time. From right here in Philly, the set. My goodness, it is beautiful.
All right, we'll see you then.
I think that's all. Oh, wow. Kind of like it. I like it. Also, I think this is going to be probably the best WrestleMania they're going to throw out this year. I don't know. Last year, I was all right with it, but nothing can really top WrestleMania 30. The whole Daniel Bryan story and everything. I kind of enjoyed that WrestleMania a lot more. Plus, that was the night the Undertaker streak was broken too. So, um, also, I said I was going to go through the Edge speech. What happened was CM Punk, um, kind of like, let's just say he buried AEW. I was happy for him to go AEW. I don't want it to fail and all that stuff. I want it to succeed as a wrestling company. And like rapper CM Punk, I kind of just stopped watching AEW because the product has been god awful. My other situation with AEW, they just don't make storylines. Then we get random matches like, let's just say, Will Ospreay versus Shibata. What's the story? Why are they having a match? What's the story on it? Tony Khan just can't execute the storyline. So my problem is the whole thing with storyline. They keep doing angles, but there's a difference between storyline and angles. Uh, then the gimmicks. They have god awful gimmicks. Then all that stuff, they are doing it just for a 5-star rating every time. And like CM Punk's line said, if you're doing 5 stars and the building is quarter empty, you're not in my business. That's what CM Punk said. I don't remember what day he said it, but it was on the MMA Hour show. And and other thoughts and all that stuff. Then he tells Tony Khan that he was not a boss. Way he explained Tony Khan that he's not a boss, but he's a nice guy, which I understand. I was told by a lot of people that Tony Khan's a really nice person. He is. I guess he's a really nice guy. He's funny being around with. He's that person you want to have a beer with, or have a drinks with, or go out with, have drinks, party and all that stuff. He's kind of that kind of person. I, I don't care. And another thing too, that he's also like friends with wrestlers. I'm here to make business. If I was running a promotion and all that stuff, all I care about, I could be friends with you, but I'm your boss. Be the boss, act like a boss, run your venues, run your revenues and all that stuff. Be be the boss. That's the problem with Tony Khan. He cannot he's not a boss. I just all that stuff. CM Punk also kind of took jazz at Hangman Adam Page, Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, and all of them after the brawl out incident. Which CM Punk can't say that because there's an NDA involved. Which I really want to know what really happened at All Out in Chicago. I couldn't remember if it was in Chicago or not. Yeah, I think it was in Chicago. Ace Steel involved, CM Punk, Omega, Young Bucks, and I think there's quite a few more people that was involved. I really don't know the full details. Go to like Jim Cornette and all them; they'll give you like kind of like some details on what really happened and all that stuff. No, I have to say, CM Punk is right on some things on AEW. Um, the whole Sting issue, the retirement about Sting, it was a good send off. It's just I don't know why Darby Allin had put his body on the line like that during that match, throughout the whole match. Um, it's AEW. I'm excited for this weekend. I think what is it? Friday? Is it Friday? It is Friday. Tonight will be the go home show for WrestleMania for Friday Night SmackDown. If I could get it real quick on the Friday night, real quick. Get the review, results and shit going. It's tonight at 8 o'clock. Hold on real quick. There we go. Looks like Jey Uso is going to take on his brother Solo Sikoa. Randy Orton heads to the KO show. And tonight is the Andre Giant Battle Memorial, which is kind of weird. I wish they kind of did that on the kickoff show on Saturday. But okay then. Selena Vega will take on Elektra Lopez. That looks like that's going to be it tonight. But it is the go home show to WrestleMania. It will start Saturday. Saturday at I don't know, I think it's 6 or 7 o'clock at night, but the kickoff show starts at 5, I think. Tonight's to go home, and also tonight is the WWE Hall of Fame. Oh my goodness, I need to prepare myself more. 2024. There we go. Oh boy, I need to be prepared more. Okay. No, I don't want to do that. All right, let's do this again so I can show you guys who'll be inducted to the Hall of Fame this year. First one also comes up is Paul Heyman. No, the guy that rejuvenized ECW for the word extreme. He managed CM Punk, Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, Kurt Angle, Big Show, you name it. To me, he's the GOAT of managers. I'm glad he's in, even though it's a special city to do it, and it's in Philadelphia where ECW is at. Good for him. Bull Nakano. I seen her wrestle a little times when I was little. The U.S. Express is a good pay of homage to Bray Wyatt's dad. It's Bray Wyatt and his, I think, uncle Barry Windham. It's the Mike Rotunda Barry Windham team from the 1980s. The U.S. Express. Muhammad Ali, the greatest boxer of all times. He's going to go in. He had that. He was a special guest referee for the first WrestleMania with Hulk Hogan, Mr. T, Roddy Piper versus Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. That's good. Thunderbolt Patterson. This was a good choice for WWE because he was the first. We'll just say, will go forever down as one of the most charisma and influential figures in sports entertainment. He was the one that, if I read this right, because he was the one that made equal pay to African Americans. So he was the one that helped the African Americans to wrestlers and all of them to get paid equally with other wrestlers, other color types and all that stuff. He was the one that figurized it and all that stuff. He a good choice. I'm glad Thunderbolt Patterson's in. You know, he made his name for himself back then. And also, he was a really good. He could throw out some good promos. He could talk on the mic. He could do. I never seen him wrestle because I wasn't even born. I wasn't even in the time. This was around, I think, when my dad was watching wrestling. Thunderbolt Patterson, worked in Texas, Florida, Georgia, Carolina. He worked with Bruiser Brody, Ole Anderson, and American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. um, he was blacklisted in the NWA 1970s, partly due to racism in the South. Wow, I did not know that. Huh. Then I think this is the last one is Leah Maivia. Leah Maivia is the Rock's grandmother, and the big Maivia wrestling family is the final inductee. Um, she got abducted on the Go Home Monday Night Raw episode 2. Okay, um, good. It's good, I guess. She uh, she was a good promoter. I don't remember where she promoted. Polynesia Pro Wrestling, PPW. It was part of the National Wrestling Alliance. Okay. Um, I know Peter Maivia was inducted, so is The Rock's dad, Rocky Johnson. I couldn't remember where she was promoting. I don't know if it was Hawaii, if I remembered, or California. I don't know. I'm not really good with history, but I'm pretty sure it was Hawaii. She promoted. So, um, like I said, congratulations on her. Um, People will quit leave me alone. And congratulations to her. I'm gonna congratulations for the Rock's family for being inducted to another piece of his family's being inducted to the Hall of Fame. Um, then Saturday, can't wait. Yesterday, I at the end of my podcast, I went through the WrestleMania card match. If you want to go back, it's on Spotify. Savage Wrestling Podcast. I did the review for the CM Punk MMA Hour interview with Ari. And then at the end, I did the WrestleMania cards, and I told you who was going to win or lose to my pick. Now let's get to the Edge problem. So,
but listen, there's been a lot of negative BS that has been spewed.
What I was told, my one buddy told me about this, and I looked it up, and I guess Tony Khan sent a ex WWE wrestler to the ring on Dynamite Wednesday to this. I guess they didn't really target CM Punk. It was a target to CM Punk.
Listen, there's been a lot of negative BS that has been spewed this week, right? There has. Screw that. I want to talk about positives. And if you're a fan of pro wrestling, man, it is a great time to be a fan of pro wrestling. There is a whole lot of positives right now. If you're sitting here, if you're watching at home, hell, if you can feel compelled to go on social media, even if it's just to complain about pro wrestling, you're a fan of pro wrestling. I am a fan of pro wrestling. You know, I grew up, I watched WWF. No, that's not a reason to boo, man. You're missing the point on this. This is to celebrate all of it. I watched NWA. I watched Stampede Wrestling out of Calgary. I watched Owen Hart start his career. Pretty damn cool. I watched BC All-Star Wrestling out of Vancouver. I watched International Wrestling out of Montreal, and I devoured it all because I love professional wrestling.
And also, you're making a big fucking joke out of yourself, Edge. All you could have done was tell Tony, no, you got yourself in a situation, you go out there and you addressed it, what's going on. That's all I gotta say. Tony Khan needs to put on his big boy pants and go out there in front of them people and tell them the whole whole solution. All I gotta say. But you send out an ex WWE wrestler out there just to just shit on your product even more. I don't know what's the deal with this shit. I don't know what's going on with this shit. It's stupid. Like I don't hate Edge. I don't. I'm glad he went to WWE. I'm at AEW. Just my problem. The reason he went to AEW because WWE would not offer him a full-time contract. They offered him a part-time contract. Even though what CM Punk says during that interview that only all those wrestlers will work just once a week, do vignettes, to go home and sit around for 4 weeks. See, that's the problem with Tony Khan, that he signs all these wrestlers and he barely uses them. To me, uh, Tony Khan, Edge is a part timer, no matter what. Sorry, that's my pick. That's my salute. Everything that I'm gonna say is just is BS. He should have. Tony Khan should have went out there and talked. It's his fucking company, not the fucking EVPs or whatever they call themselves. It's his fucking company. He invested the fucking money in it. Even though it's not his money, it's his fucking father's money that owns the fucking Jacksonville Jaguars. See, this shit's like fucking pissing me off. And I respect fucking Edge. I do. I respect him a whole lot. I grew up watching fucking Edge in 1998 in WWE. I respected him. And come up to the fucking AEW Dynamite, even though I don't watch fucking Dynamite. I just watch clips and shit because that's how bad the fucking product is. It fucking tickles me. Just seeing all this shit. Like, I do not want AEW to fail. I don't. I want it to succeed. It's just Tony Khan needs to hire someone that has the brain in the wrestling community, in the business, and all that stuff to help him run it. He does not need the book. He does not need to be the CEO. All the fucking titles he has. He just needs to be the owner. He needs to be Vince McMahon. I'm not saying sexually harass people or whatever. He needs to be Vince McMahon. He needs to be the owner. And he needs to hire people that knows how to book, knows arenas and all that stuff. Because he needs to stop booking these big arenas and start booking like let's just say 5,000 arenas, 5,000 seat arenas. He needs to focus on that more. And it's just, I'm not ranting about AEW. I'm not. My dad and my brother enjoys watching it, but I grew up as a WWE guy. I grew up around the Monday Night Wars. I watched WCW. I watched WWE. I even watched ECW a little bit when I was little. It's just Tony Khan's been brainwashed by the EVPs. I'm not saying Omega is a bad person. I was told he's a nice fucking guy. Knows his video games, knows wrestling and all that shit. It's just, I think it's the fucking Young Bucks. The Young Bucks are just all over him on who the hire and all that shit. Like, the biggest signing I like for them so far this year is Will Ospreay. I enjoyed his fucking shit in New Japan. I really did. Okada, he's old and they overpaid him. Mercedes Moné, I don't know why. I seen her wrestled in WWE, and I don't think she could fucking wrestle. She could fucking drop a promo. like fucking nothing. I think she's great on the mic. Wrestling, I don't know. I seen her botch so many times in WWE doing her moves. Like Charlotte, Becky, and all them, they had to carry her during matches. I'm sorry, and her title reign, she never had a long title reign in WWE. I think the longest title reign she had was a month. So if they're going to put the TBS title on her, how long that's going to last? And plus, what I was told by her contract's outrageous. And she had a botch New Japan run. I think she wrestled like 3 matches and broke her leg or her ankle or whatever she broke. See, that's the problem with Tony Khan. It's just he needs to just pay attention who he signs and all that stuff. I'm not bitching about the product. I'm not bitching about everything. I want AEW to succeed. I really do. I want it to exceed to the fucking moon. It's not going to be WWE. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I trigger a lot of the AEW neckbeards out there. It's not going to be WWE in ratings. Raw and SmackDown averages about 2 million a fucking episode. NXT is about 750 to 800. Depends on who's on the card. I'm sorry. It's not going to beat it. And plus, the PLE events and all that stuff, they skyrocket in views. And another thing, I could help AEW. They need to stop doing pay-per-views. They need to figure out how to get a streaming service going. That's how you get more views. Tony Khan expects the fans to pay. I don't know how much the pay-per-view is. I haven't bought a pay-per-view in forever. Let's just say $50. And the way he throws out pay-per-views every time, how the hell they're going to pay $50 for this, and this if they're going to do it like 3 in 1 month? That's like $150 a month just buying pay-per-views where you could pay, let's just say a subscription of $9.99. That's with ads on Peacock. All these streaming services, you get the ads or without the ads. I think it's like $5 more for the ad without the ads. Get that. You could watch it, rewind it, and all that stuff without bothering the deal. And it's cheaper to do a streaming service. You could get a fair amount, a good price on it. Plus, they could do a deal where they could add, we'll just say HBO Max. It depends on the streaming, like Max and all that. You get it for part of the deal, like Disney does it. They get ESPN, Hulu, and all that with it. If I was them, if I want to save money, not to spend money on all that, hell, they even fired fucking wrestlers they only use. I don't know why he's firing them. Why just fucking just let them run their fucking contracts out and let them go. Just saying. But back what I was saying, if Tony's gonna do this shit, he needs to do a streaming service. He needs to get pay-per-views on streaming service. They need to put tapes on streaming service just to help. Because I don't think these people were going to pay $50 each fucking month or every 2 weeks just for a pay-per-view. Then they get disappointed. It'll be a disappointing pay-per-view. Last pay-per-view, I didn't really enjoy it. Only thing I watched was the Sting match. The rest of it was awful. I'm just saying. That's my rant.
And I know you've heard this before, but please bear with me because it's close to my heart. For 9 years, I had this torn away from me. And when I finally got it back, I worked to get it back because I love it so damn much. But when I sat down and I started thinking about the end of my career, because let's face it, I'm closer to the end than the start, I realized that AEW is where I need to end my career. And a lot of people didn't seem to understand that, but I looked at the roster and I saw a murderer's row of talent. I have been in some of the most phenomenal locker rooms of all time, and I will put that locker room up against anybody.
Dick Rider. That's all I gotta say. Dick Rider. I'm sorry, WWE's locker room's better.
I came here because I can face Will Ospreay. I can face Kenny Omega. Hope you're doing good, bud. I can face Hangman. I can face Swerve, Joe, Claudio, Moxley. I can face Darby. I can face FTR. I can face the Young Bucks. I can face Buddy Matthews, Brody King, and Malachi Black. And by the way, those are all first-time ever matches. How crazy is that? That happens in AEW. Now, I got a lot of friends in the industry, right? They call me, they go, man, Adam, it looks like you are having a blast out there. Guess what? I am. This isn't hyperbole. This isn't me knocking anywhere else. I have had a phenomenal career. I have fun everywhere I've been, everything I've done, but this is the most fun that I have had in my entire 32-year professional wrestling career. So I celebrate AEW. I celebrate the men who started AEW. So yeah, that means the Bucks, that means Kenny, that means Cody. And that means Tony Khan. And that should be
Wow, he name dropped Cody.
celebrated. Those guys are all fans of this, just like me, just like all of you. That ain't a negative, that's not something to make fun of, because we love this. AEW has pushed this industry into a better place. AEW has pushed everyone into a better place. It has given more people a chance to do what they love for a living, and that should be celebrated. AEW makes pro wrestling better.
I'm not sure about that.
AEW makes pro wrestling more fun. And AEW is where the best wrestle.
Okay, then. All right, then.
But listen, there's been a
All right, then. All right, then. I did my little rant earlier, so I'm not gonna say a whole lot. And you got these fucking jackoffs here. What the hell's this?
You're judging for their saying it's a lot harder. Well, Matthew,
Just to piss off CM Punk more. That was a shot towards CM Punk and Jack Perry. Oops, shit. Another thing is Roman Reigns will be taking time off after WrestleMania. Does that mean he's going to lose his belt this Sunday? I don't know. Don't know. Let's look it up. Let's do this real quick. Roman Reigns taking time off following WrestleMania 40? Says, as we expected, it looks like Roman Reigns will take another leave of absence following WrestleMania 40 this weekend. According to Dave Meltzer in the latest news of the Wrestling Observer newsletter, it's probable that Roman Reigns doesn't show up again until a major show such as Saudi or even SummerSlam. This is what Dave Meltzer put out. I don't think anyone believes Roman would retire with a loss, and WWE has taught fans not to believe it, but his given schedule is probably he's taking some time off. Given his limit schedule, one wouldn't even expect him on a show again until as yet an unannounced next Saudi Arabia show, last word being May 25th. And August 3rd, SummerSlam show in Cleveland. Roman is set to main event both nights at WrestleMania 40 tomorrow night. Wow, that is very, very interesting. Wow. That is very interesting. So, is he taking time off? Is he dropping the belt this Sunday? I don't know. I don't know. Let's just see what happens after WrestleMania. Let's just see what happens at WrestleMania Night 2. And also they just announced the Clash of the Champions too. Let's just go through this real quick. WWE announced Clash of the Castle 2. That was 3 days ago. Okay. Another UK PLE. Long gone fans out of the nightfall just sees that's the one in Wales. In the Money to Bank in London. WWE had to confirm that Clash of the Castle 2 would take place in Glasgow, Scotland. More details yet to come. 24 has stuck up lineup of WPLEs with events confirmed that France, Germany, and now Scotland. I was also told there's one in Ireland, I think, here soon. That's what I read. They were going to have one in Ireland, I think. Wow. Okay, it's in Glasgow, Glasgow, Scotland. I'm excited for that. It will be in June. Okay. All right. So I didn't even show that. Here it is. I am sorry, people. Here it is. It will be at Glasgow, Scotland, where last year they had it in Wales, which they had a very, very successful pay-per-view PLE that at Wales. They did somewhere around 60,000 people in the arena. And they also did the Money to Bank in London. I think it was 20,000 people in that one. Do all told, I'm happy for them. They did that. Germany, I think that would be the Bash of Berlin pay per view. So let's just and the other thing is Roman. I don't know if he's going to take time off. If he does, we probably won't see him in like like they said Saudi Arabia or SummerSlam, somewhere a PLE in Saudi Arabia. Let's go on to this. The Zerb report. Okay, all right. Maybe I don't want to read that one. Oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to subscribe. Fuck off. I want to read about the fucking Drew Gallagher shit. Gulag, whatever his fucking name is. Let me stop this right. I think I hit the wrong. Nope, no, I didn't. Okay. Drew Gulag. Drew Gulag. Aha, got it. Here we go. Okay, WWE Drew Gulak clarifies incidents after Ronda Rousey's allegation. Ronda Rousey's been throwing shades at WWE. I thought she sucked. Just saying. Following a controversial statement made by Ronda Rousey, WWE's Drew Gulak has come forward with a public response concerning the allegations leveled against him. Ronda accused Gulak of acting inappropriately, sparkling considerable interest among fans and observers. Rousey brought the issues to light during the interview at NewsNation, where she recounted an incident involving Gulak. She alleged that while waiting to speak to WWE Executive Triple H in the writing room, Gulak inappropriately grabbed the string of her sweatpants. Okay, an action she did not consent to. In a substance tweet, Gulak addressed Ronda's claim, stating that the incident had taken place backstage at a 2022 WWE event. According to Gulak, after seeing Ronda conversing in a hallway, he approached to greet her and others presence. Gulak contends that the contact was with Rousey's drawstring as purely accidental, as he reached out for a handshake and expressed that he properly apologized to Rousey for the intended mistake. At this, is what Drew Gulak said at the backstage at the event at WWE event in 2022. I saw Ronda talking with a group in the hallway. I stopped to say hi with the handshake, all their hands, and in an attempt to shake her hand, accidentally touched her drawstring. Complete accident, and no one had to apologize. I had to apologize to her for the mishap. Okay, then. It's not like he fucking yanked at it. While Gulag has now offered his version of the events, Rousey's allegations still cast him in a contentious light, leaving some wrestlers enthusiastic and interested stockholders questioning the loss of cities of his account. We encourage readers to share their thoughts on Drew Gulag and blah, 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 blah. Okay, then. All right. Okay. Um, well, I respect women, but I don't know. I think she's kind of taking that too far. I don't like. I wasn't there. Only people that was there, like Gulak said, there was a group of people. Where was the group of people? They need to speak out on this. If Gulak went for a handshake and actually, I guess, the drawstring on her pants, why? First, why would you shake your hand that low? You always go midway for a handshake. I don't know. Give me your thoughts, people. Give me your thoughts on the whole Gulag situation. You know, I'm not picking sides. I'm not picking sides. But my problem is, where's his side of the story? Where's like I said, if Gulag says there's a group of people, where's the statement on the group of people? You know what I'm saying? I need to hear the side of the story on that. Let's see here. Let's go here. More pictures of the set. I'm not joking. Oh, here's a good picture. I'm not joking. I dig this set. I dig this set. I like it. I like the 40 in Roman numerals XL, extra large. um, how long is the fucking? Oh wow, hold on. Fans will be here. It's in the Philadelphia Eagles Stadium, Lincoln Financial Stadium. Here's the ramp. That's kind of a. And the people where on the yellow line, I think, is where the fans will be. So I wonder if they're going to put fans here. I know they will. They'll put fans in this section right here. Right here in this section right here. But all I said is not bad. I kind of dig it. The little Liberty Bell. Kind of nice. Yeah, here we go. Jey Uso versus Solo Dakota, Andre Giant Battle Royal, TKO show with Randy Orton, Slim Vega versus Lopez, New Cash Republic versus Waller, Theory versus Waller. It'll be an alright SmackDown tonight. Ronda just said, I don't like performing in big stadiums. If I continue wrestle, I do indie stuff. Yeah, you're a fucking mark. Right back and Ronda after blasting WWE interviews. Oh boy. See, they'll be at the team store. Motion in the Light, the band that performs Rhea Ripley's theme song, are slated to be at WrestleMania 40. Well, that's nice. Also, WWE has a new thing on X called WWE Speed. They also, I think they introduced the title too. WWE Speed. They do 3-minute matches. I think they're doing a tournament right now. I want to know, people, where you guys gonna be watching WrestleMania? At home, bar, friend's house, or other? I'll be at home. I'll be at home drinking, and probably going face first in food. PW Insider Rhea Ripley is getting a live performance at WrestleMania 40. Motionless in White, the band that performs her song, are slated to be at the show. That's also cool. Charlie Dempsey, that's William Regal's kid. He wrestled at Bloodsport at GCW. I think WWE's trying to convert to do set off team up with indie shows. I think they're doing a big plan for TNA. What I was told. Also, Dax did a speech after. I'm pretty sure he's turning heel on Bucky CM Punk. I guess his britches got a little too tight. You know, they need they just O'Shea Jackson needs to get off fucking the wrestling community. Cody Rhodes says if he wins the Undisputed WWE Championship this Sunday at WrestleMania, then maybe he will change how the title championship looks. If I do, maybe we change how that title looks. Oh wow. I'm not going through the Becky Lynch bullshit. So far, Ricochet and Bronson Reed had advance. WWE tells ESPN that he won't be off the board after WrestleMania and always will be a part of things. That's good. Oh. This weekend will mark a first WrestleMania event in history to be held without any involvement or control from a McMahon. That's oh my goodness. There will be 4 long matches on WrestleMania Night 1. Becky versus Rhea ladder match, Gunther versus Sami in the tag team main event. Oh. Holy shit. Also, The Rock's doing a movie after WrestleMania 2. After this weekend, The Rock will jump right into filming the next movie, for Smashing Machines. So yeah, you know, I'm excited for WrestleMania this weekend. I'm going to be at home watching it. Um, can't wait. The match I'm excited for is probably the LA Knight AJ Styles match and the tag team main event. Also, Roman versus Cody. I'm excited for that. Also, I'll dip my toes in the Drew McIntyre Rollins match. I'm excited for those matches. Can't wait. I was wishing CM Punk was there. Um, Sucks that he's not WrestleMania, but he will be the commentary for the the Rollins McIntyre match. Excited for that. Um, like I said, um, um, go on my just leave me a comment on my social media at Savage Media Cast. Give me your thoughts on where you guys gonna watch it at. Like I said, I'll be at home, enjoying food and some beers. Um, you know, um, um, another thing. Also, leave me a comment. What match you guys are excited for? I'm pretty sure I know what it is. Probably the main event or Roman versus Cody. If you guys going, leave me a picture in the comments. What seats you guys are at and all that stuff. I'm happy if you guys are going. I can't afford the money to go to a WrestleMania. So this is my first podcast live show. It's going to be an hour episode, so I hope y'all have a great weekend. I hope you guys have a great WrestleMania. I hope you guys enjoy it. Also, tomorrow I'll do the review of the Stand and Deliver for the NXT pay per view. That'll be on. I'll be on 11. Oh my goodness! I think that's gonna be at 11. So after that, I'm gonna. It'll be Monday. I'm gonna drop that Monday on the podcast. So if you guys will just wait. It's going to be a while for me to upload these the podcasts and all that stuff. So the episode will mostly drop next week ish, depends on the schedule and all that stuff. So if y'all have a great one, see you guys next week.